What is going on, guys? And before I even start this video, I need to apologise about the lighting. I'm recording this at 7 minutes past 8 in the evening, so I apologise for the dark lights and any reflections of light you see on the your right, my left hand side of the screen. So today is a different sort of video. We are going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking about, why people dislike or don't like ASMR. I've been meaning to record this video for a while, as recently I've had a very nice reply from a very nice ASMR artist who I'll link in the description down below, and I'll talk about them more in a second. But also, ASMR is a very misunderstood genre of content creation, I think, and I don't think it gets the credit that it gets. Probably because it is a relatively new topic, but also probably because it creeps people out, not in a dark or serious way, but it's the way in which ASMR is done. It's a little bit on the sort of the unordinary side. But anyway, so let's begin. So ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, and it is essentially the reaction that your body has when hearing a relaxing sound, or someone like it could just be someone talking. Like, for example, many people may experience ASMR when getting their hair cut, or going to the opticians with the calm, relaxing voices that your opticians have when they're testing your eyes and things like that. ASMR is usually experienced in the brain, the back of the brain. It's usually ASMR is when you get like a tingling like a little tingle sensation, shivery sensation in the back of your head and the back of your neck. Not many people experience ASMR. I think it's something like, you might have to fact check this, but I think it's something like 30% of the population experience ASMR, something like that. So it's uncommon, but it's also for people who experience ASMR, like people can be tingle immune. That's what it's called, that they could listen to any type of ASMR content and just not get tingles. Or people just are, like I said before, people are just a little bit confused by what ASMR is and just stay away from it and think it's a bit weird and things like that. The reason why probably ASMR is considered weird or unusual is because it's only been around. I think the earliest ASMR video was recorded around 2012, so it's only been around for around 11-12 years. But since then, the ASMR community has grown immensely. I watch and listen to around 7 or 8 different ASMR artists, including GB ASMR, Jojo, Slight Sounds, Gentle Whispering, and Dido ASMR, who I'll talk about, as I said, in a second. I'll also link their channels down below if you want to go and check them out yourself. But what ASMR has done for me personally is very good. Obviously, I've explained in previous videos that I'm on the autistic spectrum, and with autism comes anxiety and overthinking, etc. I don't have any type of sleeping disorder like insomnia, for example, but I do struggle to fall asleep at night because for many people, and for neurotypical people, they can fall asleep comfortably and things like that. However, for me, my brain, it's for some reason more active at night. It's when I do most of my thinking, and that's where most of my poetry ideas comes from. I usually write my poetry around like 11-12 o'clock at night, because my brain is more active at night. So ASMR has really helped me with my anxiety. I've been watching ASMR now for probably 2 or 3 years, and it's really helped change my sleep schedule. I'm sleeping a lot deeper now. I'm waking up a lot later than I used to. Like when I was like in my early teenage years, I would be waking up at like 7 o'clock every morning, going to bed at like 10 p.m, but waking up at 7 a.m, not sleeping as much as I should have done. But also, obviously, due to events that happened, really disastrously events with mum, etc., ASMR has sort of helped me reduce stress as well, and that's what it does for a lot of people. So I DM'd, direct messaged Dido ASMR, who is a content creator from Scotland, ASMRtist, and I just messaged him, basically thanking him for his content, explaining to him who I was, not in like surnames, etc., where I lived. It's just saying I was Thomas and I view his Twitch streams and YouTube videos, etc., explaining what happened and how ASMR has helped me. And he came back with a really kind message saying he was really sorry to hear everything, and he was just genuinely nice. And obviously he didn't have to do that. Obviously he doesn't know who I am really, but he messaged me back, and you know, I was really grateful for it. And he's the ASMRtist that I fall asleep to. But going on to that second point about why ASMR is sort of looked upon and saying sort of it's a bit weird, because ASMR, obviously people experience ASMR differently. However, ASMR usually, sort of widely, is people have two sort of microphones here. I apologise for any background sound. They usually have two microphones, and the right, obviously they're your left and right ear, and it's ASMR artists usually whisper into your ears, with like right deep in your ears, deep ear whispers. They tap on things, you know, like they could tap on the case of a phone like this around your ears. They could do mouth sounds. They could do different sort of things. They do brain massages where they have microphone covers with bubble wrap, and they do mic stuff. But obviously it's considered weird because obviously it's people whispering into your ears, which is why ASMR used to be sexualized. It used to be classed as sexualized content, because obviously sometimes it produced an erotic feel in some people, not with me, but with some people, because obviously it's people whispering in your ears, really, you know. So like it could create like an erotic sort of sexual feel to it. But ASMR artists like Dido and other people will tell you that ASMR is not sexualized content. That people could make it sexualized and sort of just expand it, like, and just take it really out of context. But ASMR really is purely down for relaxation, de-stress, get rid of anxiety, etc. And I just wanted to come on here really and just express my views on it, and say that more people should try it. I know there are people who watch my videos, family, friends, who don't watch ASMR, maybe are a bit weirded out by it. Obviously, when I tell them I watch ASMR, obviously they're my friends and family, so they say it's fine. But obviously, I feel like more people should try it and get into it, because for people maybe who struggle to sleep, or maybe I'm looking at some of my friends here who, you know, don't go to sleep till like 2-3 a.m. in the morning, and then obviously wake up at like 1 p.m. or whatever, they should try ASMR. And like, if they've had a really stressful, just try it. I'll recommend a few videos down below, ones that have helped me fall asleep, and also put in the comments down below if you watch ASMR and which ASMR artists you watch. But the three main ASMR artists that I recommend you watch is Dido, obviously, who I'll put in the description, Jojo, and GB, who as well I'll put in the description. But that is the end of the video today. Again, I apologise about the darkness. I'm filming this late. Smash a like on this video if you like ASMR. If you don't like ASMR, just a like is really much appreciated. And comment down below if you watch ASMR and if you want to see more content like this in the future. Just before I go, an update on the podcast. Josh is no longer around to do it with me, so the All Sorts podcast will be returning, but it will be a solo podcast. It will just be me. I might persuade someone to do it with me. They'll probably say no, but it's worth a try. But yeah, the podcast will be 2 parts again. The first part will be about the round of 16, the group stage. The group stage will be part 1, where I talk about the group of death at the beginning of the tournament, who I thought was going to do well, and then my actual expectations. And then the second part will be all the knockout rounds, and then there might be a mini part at the end discussing the final in depth. But yeah, that is the end of today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.